Okay, let's do a high-level overview of the sacral chakra. Sits just above your root chakra, and it's located in your hips, right over the genital area. It's no coincidence that this has to do with sex, and it's located right where your genitals are. In terms of the endocrine gland that it corresponds to, in the males it corresponds to the testicles, in the females it corresponds to the ovaries, because these are the sources of your sexual life force that are generated in your life. Now, its color is orange, which is, as you can see, a color of joy, a color of vibrancy, a color of just like fun. It feels like fun when you see things in orange. And so when you go out there in society and you see people wearing orange, it's a symbol that they're probably comfortable with this aspect of life. They maybe like to party. They have joy as a priority in their life, right? That's just kind of what orange communicates. And this is a feminine receptive chakra. So the root is masculine. It projects your physical force out into the world, down. This is a receptive chakra, and it receives energy. It's feeling energy. It's being sensitive to energy. And so because it has to do with sensitivity, it's often a big challenge for us because feeling is not easy. But the sacral chakra is all about learning to feel and be comfortable with what feeling means and how that works. So the sacral chakra has to do with your magnetism, your ability to attract energy, people, resources to yourself. It has to do with your charisma, and it's like a magnet. So the dynamics of the sacral chakra is magnetism. You feel that magnetic pull. We'll go into more of that later. Like and dislike. This is what goes on in your sacral chakra. We like and we dislike. We love and we hate. Whereas the higher chakras deal with unconditional love. Like your heart deals with unconditional love that does not change based on the time of day or based on what year it is. Your heart you feel this deep love for people like your family. And they piss you off sometimes. In other words, they piss off your sacral chakra, but your heart chakra doesn't change. So the sacral chakra does have to do with like and dislike, and accepting that's part of the deal, right? You're not going to like what everybody does all the time. People are going to piss you off, and you got to accept that. That's part of having the highs and the lows, and that's what the sacral chakra teaches us. Its element is water. So whereas the roots are the earth, the sacral is water. And what does water do? It goes in waves. And so people who are very emotional in life go through these high points, and then they go through these low points. High points and then these low points. Each time they're riding the waves of emotion up and down, allowing their sensitivity and their feelings to be a part of their life. And this is part of the mystery of life. So sometimes you're going to like somebody and sometimes you're not, and that's okay. Let people gravitate to and from you. That's healthy. That's providing them with feedback of when they piss you off and what you like, and you're learning how to send those signals socially to people. This is part of having a high self-value, is allowing yourself to be liked, disliked, and not having that affect you, and allowing yourself to like and dislike others and not having that be a big deal, just being natural, because we're all human and sometimes we're going to piss each other off, and that's okay. And the sacral chakra is here to teach us about that dynamic.